Hey everybody, Shane here, Shoebox Legends. Thanks for stopping by today for a combination video response and care package video. This one is going out to my buddy Darren over at Return to Collecting. Just an amazing collection, but more importantly, an awesome individual. So Darren has just flat out jaw-dropping cards. I have to catch my drool with a napkin sometimes when I'm watching his channel. Just a really stunning collection of high quality vintage baseball cards and more. But above and beyond that, he's a great community member and just such a supportive individual. I constantly see him on live streams. He's constantly commenting on my own videos here on my channel, and I see him in the comment sections all over all of the channels that I watch. Just an incredibly supportive individual and a Class A dude. And I'm just really happy to see Darren having so much success here on YouTube. He recently surpassed 600 subscribers, very well deserved. And for his celebration of that, he's doing a video response, and he wants to see two things: your top 2 favorite cards in your collection. And so let's get to that part first. And this was the easy part for me because I just did a top 100 cards countdown that wrapped up only a week or two ago here on my channel. So I knew what those top 2 cards were, and they are the 1953 Topps Mickey Mantle and the 1979 Topps Wayne Gretzky Rookie. Those are my current favorite 2. As all collectors know, that could change in a heartbeat or at any minute, but I'm gonna go with those for my 2 favorite cards. And then the second part of the VR that I'm even more excited about is you need to do a shout out to 3 different channels who have fewer than 200 subscribers. And I really dig this part of it because I'm just a big fan of promoting new channels, growing the community, and putting collectors in touch with or getting them familiar with channels they may not have otherwise been exposed to. So let's get to the first of 3, and that's going to go out to the first shout out to Warren D and CLE. And he is somebody, Warren, who I've seen shouted out in other responses to this video response prompt, and it's certainly well deserved. I think Warren's been on YouTube here as a content creator anyway for at least a couple of months or more now. I've watched every one of his videos, and they're just a joy. He's got a great, diverse collection. He's obviously an Indians fan, as the name would indicate. He's living in the Cleveland area and is an Indians or Guardians fan. But his collection goes beyond just that, and it goes beyond just cards even. He's got a lot of great memorabilia and other things. But what I love most about Warren is just his approach to the hobby, even just across his first couple dozen videos here, truly resonates with me. I'm somebody who, I don't judge anybody's approach to the hobby. I just don't. I think there's a place in this hobby for everybody, and I believe that everyone can collect the way that they want or that makes sense for them. That's the beauty of it. So I don't knock investors or flippers or speculators or anything else. That's fine. Good for them. But that being said, Warren is somebody who strikes me as a collector who's in it for the same reasons I am. He's not trying to make money or predict who the next superstar is going to be. He just genuinely enjoys cards, and more than that, genuinely enjoys the history of baseball. And so yeah, I love that approach. He's touched on the Negro Leagues and other topics that I think are very interesting as well. I don't want to paint the picture that it's a Cleveland only channel by any means, but just a super enthusiastic guy. So please do me a favor. If you're not subscribed to Warren D and CLE, head over, check out his videos. I'm convinced that if you watch 1 or 2, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about, and you'll want to subscribe to his content so you don't miss any in the future. So keep doing what you're doing, Warren. You're knocking it out of the park, and I know not just myself, but a lot of my collecting friends are really enjoying your channel. Next up, we have Brandon over at Rounded Corners Sports Cards. This is another channel that's been around a little bit longer than Warren, but maybe just a few months now, I want to say. I didn't look it up specifically before the channel, but I think I found Brandon through a comment that he left on my channel, which I would encourage everybody to do because I'm sure I'm not the only one that does this, but when I get a comment, the first thing I do is check the person who left the comment to see if they create content, and if they do, I subscribe back to them. So it's a great way to grow your network here on YouTube by just participating in the comment section. If you watch a video and you enjoy it, take 10 seconds to type something out and let the creator know that. It really goes a long way. So anyway, found Brandon's channel through a comment that he left on mine, and I've just thoroughly been enjoying it. He does really clean, crisp videos that are well produced. He's got like a nice intro. The lighting is great, and he keeps them short and concise. They're usually, 5 to 10 minute videos. He collects baseball, football, gets into multiple sports, multiple eras, autographed cards, shiny cards, vintage cards, graded cards, raw cards. So I can really relate to the variety that he has across his collection. He's a hockey collector as well, which I appreciate. Fan of the 49ers and a team collector of a couple of other teams as well. But just a great individual. He's got a stellar collection, and the variety really resonates with me. So that's kind of why I wanted to point out Brandon's channel. Another one that I just think you'll really, really enjoy. So definitely head over and give him a look. And thanks for everything that you do and that you share with the community, Brandon. And then last of the 3 channels, but certainly not least, a channel that I've shouted out in the past, Mike over at Scoots Collectibles. And you can tell here by my poor artwork, Mike is a Pittsburgh Pirates, or just a Pittsburgh fan in general. Pirates, Penguins, Steelers, you name it. But just a really good individual who, much like Warren and Brandon, is in the hobby for a lot of the same reasons that I am. Mike has an appreciation for all types of cards, just like I do, and he finds just as much joy and excitement in a 25-cent pickup as he would in a $100 pickup. He can see the beauty and kind of what's interesting about almost any card, and he's come up with some really cool collecting concepts of late on his channel. He's pumping out the videos, multiple per week. They're really quick watches, and highly recommend them. But he's doing things like putting together collections of the Super Bowl winning teams over the years. And he'll have one page per Super Bowl winning team in his binder, go through some of the cards of the players who were important in that particular year's Super Bowl. And he's doing the same thing for the World Series on the baseball front. So just a lot of really creative, really interesting ideas coming out of Mike's collection recently. And just really like his approach. And like the first 2 channels that I mentioned, he's under 200 subs. So please show some support. Go over, subscribe to Mike over at Scoots, and Brandon, at Rounded Corners, and Warren at Warren D and CLE. I think you'll be pleasantly surprised with any of these 3 channels if you don't know these gentlemen. And on top of that, have a care package here to finish out the video that came in from Mike at Scoots Collectibles. And before you think that, I chose Mike as one of my 3 channels, as payback for him sending me a care package, that is definitely not the case. In fact, I already had this Scoots Collectibles note card drawn up in my drawer here, my file cabinet, because I have shouted Mike out in the past, because I'm just a big believer in his channel and his collection. But that being said, he did send me this very generous package recently, so I want to make sure to show these off on the channel. We have a note here, Shane, some cards I found going through some boxes that reminded me of you and thought they would be better off in your collection. Hope they fit somewhere, Mike. That's just awesome. I mean, that's the spirit of this hobby and this community right there. Finding cards that you think somebody else would appreciate more and sending them off is just great. So let's see what Mike included. And we start off with a great Kyle Tucker card. Check this out. Mike knows I'm a Tucker fan. Just really enjoy his approach to the game. And I've got a little mini collection. I don't go super deep on him, but I probably have 15 or 20 different Kyle Tucker cards that I've accumulated over time. And I will gladly add this one into it. And Mike, I know, loves using these Ultra Pro card holders. So I really appreciate the presentation here on this great Kyle Tucker. This is a silver pack take on a 1988 Topps design. So great card there. And then how about this hockey card? Tony Esposito, one of the great Esposito brothers in the hockey world, longtime goaltender for the Chicago Blackhawks and member of the Hockey Hall of Fame. Sadly, he's no longer with us, but this is a really nice looking 1978-79 Topps hockey release. Or at least I think it's Topps. Yep, looks like it is on the back. And check out that hair. That is really something. So awesome hockey card there. And then here's a cool one. I've shown another one of these Aces cards. I think it was a Nolan Ryan that I picked out of my post-playing era cheese box during a rummage. But this one is even nicer. Look at that color match with the red Ace of Hearts on that red Cardinals uniform and hat there. Bob Gibson, one of the best hurlers of the 1960s for sure. Love that card. I had not seen this at all. I didn't know this card existed, but it's a home run. It's a post-playing era card, which is my focus for this year, and it's a team color match. So that is a screaming win, and as you said in your note, Mike, you hope these would find a fit in my collection. Well, so far they all will. These are absolutely perfect. Here's another post-playing era card, Johnny Bench on the 2022 Stadium Club design. Huge fan of Stadium Club. It's just a gold mine for these post-playing era amazing photos. And Johnny Bench is someone who seems to get a flattering Stadium Club card every year. And then how about this one next? Pedro Martinez. Mike knows I'm a Red Sox fan living in New England here. And this is a card paying tribute to his Triple Crown in 1999, which is another thing I focus on, big seasons in the history of the sport and cards that coincide with those. So this is like a Manu relic card of some sort, but just awesome, numbered to 299. And then we wrap it up here with some more baseball. We've got a Xander Bogaerts Maestros insert, a Masataka Yoshida rookie card insert. That's I think my first card of him. That's amazing. And then two Pedro Martinez numbered to 150 out of Moments and Milestones. So Mike, thank you so much. Keep up the great work on your channel, all three of you guys. And again, huge congrats to Darren on your success. And lastly, Darren, I would like to be entered in the drawing for the 89 Griffey out of the 3 prizes that are available. So that's a wrap for today's video. There's still time to get in on this giveaway from Return to Collecting. So please check out the link below, head over to his channel, check out the rules, and I highly encourage you to do one of these yourself. But for today, that's a wrap. I appreciate you stopping by, and I'll be back soon with some more content. Take care.